Nope, it looks like it was a...
Bernardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Bernardo had to run after him.
Interesting. Squares attack.
Staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Bernardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Look. When an enemy is about to attack, left person can control the counter. Looks like an average hack and slash game, but it's actually kind of cool. The art style is.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Sorry. Oh, I took
Hold the grab, release the throw.
But I saw her drink all that water.
Bye.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. He let you through. Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking the damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me. Laughed the kid. And then you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot. But he had guts. Where was Bernardo going to get a hero sword?
The other thing is other people on that transitional full-time.
Wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though. Perfect.
The transitional full-time.
Swordcrafting. This is Swordcrafting Manual. You can upgrade powerful magic swords, gather the required materials from chests scattered throughout Boris. Current level, special power, resources need to upgrade it. Okay.
When you go transitional full-time,
A hero sword. QED.
you have to make your hours available for it. But I was never given the option. I was just told you're part-time. I was never told because of your hours, you're part-time.
So I need ores.
I was never given the option. I was never told, well, if you can make your hours available, then we'll be happy to use you as full-time.
Yeah.
No.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Bernardo's
Don't
jokes.
you have swimming?
Didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens. It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, He hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
By the way, are you aware of the fact that
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember. And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam. The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes.
Oh.
A kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels?
That's what made me
The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Any chests? Oh, those are useful.
I don't know, but
What was the big book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled
you don't
back.
need to be bargained.
"Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
But I don't jerk my hand out. You know, when she bites down. Today she did it to me. And she released, but she wouldn't release my finger. So
Oh god.
she released my finger.
I hate decisions.
Just trying to let her know that I did not approve.
Let's go with the old friend.
Lapino.
Jerk my hand out either.
Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he didn't exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy.
And on you,
If the fleet reached him first,
you know, on
they'd
me,
string him
it
up
just
for
feels
that.
like a really
Never mind the winged
intense
horse.
pressure with the release. On you, it could break the skin on you with the same pressure.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the ravens?
So,
Okay, so
for an outdoor cat scratch,
I have none.
safer for an outdoor cat
Swords,
scratch than an indoor cat because of that.
none right now.
She didn't have a rare day.
Oh hey,
She really would be
I have a fire essence now. Good for it. Oh, this is cool.
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
She called last night. It was too late to call her last night.
Oh, they're all through this city.
On my list of people.
I'll have to fight for a while.
That's why she called.
The ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret
No, she
rituals.
paid for, yeah, she paid for the
Renato
ones
hoped
already
the people were
delivered.
just hiding.
I would hope so too.
Was up.
She's one of these
He just
people
needed to
that,
smash something.
lives day by dollar and dollar by day.
Mm-hmm.
I was put off twice. I left a message. She hasn't called back yet, so I don't know if she's gonna reply. And that's her.
Open Sesame. Yay.
What a nerd's mole.
Oh, it's your
Huh?
It's not my parade. I'm the messenger. Don't shoot me.
Don't die.
Ravens were
I didn't
landing
die.
everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. What had the mad rabbit got to?
I've got them condensed as I can get. With still leaving just a hair bit of a grill.
What
And
a-
robot eye.
You know, there's no room.
You are a robot because there's only robot voices.
Type thing. That I want. I try to get as much as I could. What I wanted.
Mhm.
I want to stay. So,
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you living.
He comments about me swinging a lot. Horse.
Beep boop.
Beep boop yourself, motherfucker. Doo doo.
oh, anyway, with the
Starting to come back to him.
empty
something you
Fresh
completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The
Yeah.
more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
I actually like this game's smoothness. Oh, this is fun. It's just moves so smoothly.
Renato felt a chill run down his back.
Or possibly if we... Wow. Oh, I could have learned any of these? Oh. I didn't know that. I'll learn it for another time. Not a chance. Well, let's choose something else to learn. I would like... So times is for the counter. There we go.
Skills? Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows. That's the whole war right there. Easy peasy,
Easy lemon squeezy. This
capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
I've already dedicated to the pay to call this on. I think Lapino will know everything. I think next time I'll go for the Soul River thing if I play again. But yeah. Zenobia, let's go.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in sword-fu school.
Oh,
And
this
you're
is gonna be
still
fun.
mad for her. The rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right.
Oh gosh.
Taking her would change the game, all right.
Maybe she can join us. I would appreciate that, because I could probably use a friend. This game's actually pretty good so far. Pretty smooth running, and it's actually kind of fun.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Come on. Oh, yes, I can get a fire sword now. Or I should be able to get a fire sword soon. I kind of want a fire sword. Craft bench. Dead allies and enemies everywhere.
Hero Wall. Hero Sword. Sword. Ice. Cube.
Oh yeah, wrong sword. I know it's the wrong sword. If this is free play, this is gonna be cool. Hey, can I attack it from behind? I'm gonna find out. Oh, you can. Okay, that's good to know.
Really right on top of the door. And anyway, he takes the turd off.
Water essence.
Guess that girl can't do that. You know, this thought went through my mind. There's technically 4 magnets there that can do it. But why they don't have magnets?
Sleep
All
tight.
the cashiers
Thought
can't have
Ronaldo.
magnets at one
Yep.
It's really hard to do that because if you're running 5 people,
I think it's easier just to take them out.
the tool person has to have a magnet because they're
Mm-hmm.
always going off like crazy. Customer service has to have a magnet because if that side of the store goes off, they can send someone to fix it. Then you have lumber who has a magnet. So the main cashiers don't have it. They just call the
I'm worried
they
now.
call customer service over to take care of it.
Who are you?
Okay?
So,
They may
what's
have
this
lost one
plan
of
of
the
yours?
magnets or something.
Use me as
But what
bait,
it is
said
a big
Lapino.
metal thing like this,
And he
or a big
outlined a
plastic
slightly
thing like this
complicated
with metal
plan
tip
that
on the
involved
back,
geese,
and it's
a
got a
net,
disc.
setting the
About that big
Farfarer
around.
a
It's
little
about the
bit on
same size
fire,
as
Lapino dressing as an old
put it
blind
on the
toad,
top of the turtle's
and
head.
Leonardo
It'll
hiding
pop so
inside a
A monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong?
But that turtle has
Thought
3
Ronaldo.
sensors.
Everything.
If you shake that box, that turtle will go off. If you dip
Fine.
the turtle
Oh,
away
this
from
is
the
gonna be
box,
fun,
it'll go off.
said Lapino, as he ran to go
And
set up
then
his marvelous plan.
if
His plan's gonna go horribly wrong. I just know it.
I can't remember
If
what the other
I
one
craft a
was,
sword
like
now,
popping it or
it's gonna be
grabbing
really
it or something
short.
like that. And it'll go off.
Why does it say that?
And so
Oh,
then
it's too short.
they're hypersensitive.
Sword.
So anytime someone picks them up, I was amazed at how many times
Not enough points yet.
some of the things on the door is, are you talking about the door when you were sitting in the chair by the front door? Where'd you go? Scan? Yeah. Oh, okay, so you're watching that one. Okay, what that steps from? You turn around and they perch. Go like this. And they don't go all the way through, but it picks up the bottom and then they set it in their basket. They don't set it
Ronaldo
on
felt
the thing next to it.
dubious
They're
about the
supposed
whole
to,
plan.
count
At
it
every
and
step,
set it down. And
he
they
was
don't
waiting
do
for it
that.
all.
It will go horribly wrong.
Against all odds,
The sensor
Lapino's
goes off
idiotic
because
plan
they were
worked.
self-checkout.
Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Ronaldo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's
On
throat.
the register.
Ronaldo,
On
she
purpose,
said.
so it will
Are
randomly
those new scars?
catch someone so
They
that
look good
someone
on
will
you.
check their
I
receipt
never returned my velvet jacket.
to make sure
It was
that
my
they bought
favorite.
it.
Stupid in velvet.
It's
Ah, what does an imperial princess know as style?
It doesn't look like it's on
Get a
purpose.
room, you two,
But
said Lapino. But
Oh.
the threat was coming on
level
fast.
went on.
So they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from swordfish school, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's
It
adopted
goes on a
daughter.
lot, but
Ah, Lapino
that's
was
what I
right,
was supposed to do
Ronaldo
with their
thought
cores to
reluctantly.
deactivate it. So
She
the
knows
cashier
things.
can walk away
She
from it.
recognized his look.
But unfortunately, they
You're
don't
taking
turn
me to the
around and give me
interrogators,
the other side
aren't
of
you?
that job.
She said, wide-eyed. And
The
then
other
she
side of
jumped
the job is
with
being
horror.
able to override.
Ronaldo saw Zenobia plummeting.
What?
Saw the Nexus below them.
Run quick
Cats
errands
always land
or
at their
something
feet.
for the
Ah,
cashiers.
she'll head for the
They're
Imperial
not giving me
Outpost.
that job.
Let Lapino.
So actually, I
You have
just
to
stand
catch
there
her.
and go.
And nothing goes as planned.
Because I told Brent,
I feel like I'm gonna die if I fade
I
her.
got this job down fine. They have to pick the right time of the year to ask me to do this. I said, I've already got practice.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, she'd love a good chase.
For the lady with the stretchy shirt.
This is a little more open world, it'd be cooler.
The lady, the
There were
blonde-haired
stickers
lady,
all over the
short hair,
platform. Really hot.
really
really
skinny
hot.
and
With
petite,
pictures and
but my
addresses
height.
and everything.
And she has the stretchy shirts. Remember the funny-looking stretchy shirts? She's like that.
I need the us. Give me us.
Yeah, she's one of our crafter people that does craft shows. Oh. But anyway, she used to be known for, she had her little box of bits, little stretchy shirts.
It wasn't his fault.
And
This thing looks breakable.
they all have a diamond pattern, you know, tons of diamond pattern. But what it is those will stretch on wherever you need to stretch them, so they will go either flat this way or they'll go flat this way. I remember each little tiny diamond is only like this big. Yeah, I remember something about that. Yeah. Anyways, I ran into her and I got her card. Where did I put her card?
I don't know if this is the right way.
Anyway.
Oh, here it is. I can probably tell you by Pam.
Oh, great. I messed up.
Oh.
Looks like I'm going this way now.
She's a blonde. Pam Rogers. Now, she also can find shows real well. She was talking about a show that Klein Baptist
What is that?
doing in April.
Avoid the
I
ones
assume
that
it's
are
in
ill
Klein, Texas. And she was thinking about doing a show in Beaumont. And she said, there was a show she just did. Or like nobody made that. She watched it.
This all just has such good fighting
Yeah.
smoothness.
Yeah.
I have enough to make a fire sword. I have enough to make a fire sword. I just want a fire sword. Can I even? Oh, I can't get over there. I have no clue what I just stepped on. This is more open world than I realized.
He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Oh god. Can I go back?
Did I tell you that
No,
Johnny
it's leaving me. I guess I can't go back.
decked the halls?
I'm sad. I feel like that's my fault.
More room than anybody else? What is it?
Crafting bench.
Did they just not
Bernard
set
wondered
up
what he
a
could
booth?
make with it.
Am I just that?
Transform magical organ season. Got it.
Renato reached the
in
outpost.
setups,
The Imperials there were no match
one
for him.
particular reason.
Soon after, Zenobia limped up
Even
the
though I'm
path.
not super shy,
When
I
she
do
realized
not
he was
like
already in
salespeople
front of
in
her,
my face.
she didn't even try to
I
run.
want to look
Oh, you left without
Yeah.
saying goodbye.
absolute
Again.
relaxation.
He said, please.
Okay. It's fine if
Enjoying
someone
this a little
wants to
too
tell me
much.
about their product for a
His
second,
head
but then
shaking.
shut up and let me shop.
Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he
Okay.
shackled her hands so she
That's
couldn't throw
exactly how I
spells.
feel. That's
She
why
knows
whenever
all his
someone's shopping
plans.
inferior
All
glass,
the way back to the Farfarer.
I tell them,
Lapino nagged Renato about how the
and
interrogator
painted,
would
it's what
spy
you
all the intel
top
on
shelf
Zenobia.
over.
And that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do
But as one of
was
those
take her to the rebels' secret base. Renato
do that.
didn't like to think about what the interrogators
But I
would do.
mean, I keep it quick, I keep it fast,
He
that's
just
also my intro. I very seldom say hello first.
I hate to say it, but
Unless they're looking directly at me, I don't say hello first. I just kind of blurt out the information over that breaks
They
the
pulled
ice.
away
Like,
from the Nexus.
You know,
Renato could see
I
the
wanna
fear
catch their
in
attention.
Zenobia's eyes.
okay.
I can't take her
But
to
then
those
after that,
creatures at the
I want them
base.
to shop.
He whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft.
But I
Soft
also
in the head.
make it to
We
where
captured
they
her for what
realize
she
that,
knows.
I
Oh,
can just blurt in
take her to the
something in
mountains. Tell all the horrible things the
seconds.
Emperor's
So
done.
if I look,
Yeah,
if I see
believe
them
me.
looking at something
She'll
like
turn.
that, I use
And he turned the wheel.
I feel like
You will, shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the
you
ship.
know. But
Shot off like a mad sparrow.
try not to get in their face or
Suddenly,
something like that. Now there's
Renato
other
was
customers
falling.
that literally, if you start asking me a question, then I'll kind of stand and shop with you, and then.
well, good for me. I don't know how, but I fucked up.
But I treat people the way I want to be treated. And when you have a table, let's just say this.
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens. I need more materials, thought Renato.
Now I don't know where to go. This one doesn't have a reversible, so this one probably is the way to go.
Okay, so
What else
it's
could
one
you
of those
hook?
things that I don't want to hurt my question. Don't ask me the.
Yep. I'll just look for the signs in the future.
She walks on. She came back about 10 minutes later and bought it. I don't know what the deal was. She made me want to describe it to someone else. Yeah. You know, color is a whole different perception. When someone tells me sky blue, which sky blue are you looking at? That one with a little bit of purple tinge, the one with a little white
Well,
tinge
they
to it,
really
or the one
needed to redecorate anyway.
late afternoon sky?
My clarification, they just need to redecorate.
Because when you're talking sky blue, there's a lot of different blues there. Yeah. Because people will tell you, this is sky blue. Other people will tell you, this is sky blue. Those are two different blues. You know, some people will sit there and say that.
I'll try over here first.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Well, technically, if you're going by the trail of crayons, this is sky blue.
I feel sorry for these guys.
But what blue is if it's not sky blue? So that's why it cracks me up when people say sky blue. Sky blue. Well, they were taught by Crayola, or taught by what is that? Rose art.
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad.
What color purple is
Did you
that? Purple.
really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that
3
way.
days, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 34 seconds. Oh, and 99 1/1,000,000th of a second.
Come on. I lost out.
Sometimes, I'd rather them ask me a stupid question like what color purple
What
that
did
is,
you do if one of these
than
platforms
to say
stalled?
some of the things that they say to me like,
Absolutely nothing because I'm somehow completely disabled.
they're really absolutely beautiful. But I gotta get rid of everything in my house. All that crap I have. Oh, yeah, well, you know what? You didn't need to tell me how much you need to clean your house out because so far everybody needs to do it. According to what I'm hearing. Because everybody tells you that.
How am I so high?
Bobbers.
What?
Yeah. I don't know who's taking it too seriously.
Renato wondered
They're
if
not
he should have
starting
taken
chit-chats.
Zenobia
If you
to the
start
rebel base for real.
to talk on that subject,
Maybe she wasn't playing him after all.
then all of a sudden they turn away from you.
After the bleak talk about the Emperor's
tried
dark
both
secret,
ways. I've tried
he
ignoring
was
it.
regretting his suspicion.
I've tried actually starting a conversation. Nothing. And then they just turn away and walk off. It's like, okay, what was the whole point of telling me? You were telling me you weren't trying to start a small talk.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
So cool.
Convinced that he was a friend. Oh,
It better
God.
get colder. He won't wear it.
Oh, well. It crashed pretty conveniently.
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There's no sign of Lapino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless. Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So she kissed him.
What?
And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. Lapino. I need to get back to Lapino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away, wouldn't answer. But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Why can't we have the old ending? I like where it was looking like an ending. Why can't I get an ending of just, oh, we ran away?
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive. We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, he said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You have to follow your heart.
Yeah, no. I don't have the right sword for over here, do I? Yep.
Nara felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
Oh, there was one over here.
The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want it to go.
Oh, I died. You have died. Restart from checkpoint. Increase my maximum health.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
Hope this hook didn't break, yeah. I'd hope that too.
Within your aerobics trays. Am I right?
Ah, Sarah craving. Oh, for a second there, I took it to load. This went to a place even I didn't want it to go, into a ship.
Nara had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
I want to go to that one. Mommy, give me that one. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there we go. Okay, good.
This chest was really horrible.
Oh my god, they punned. How dare ye pun? I have no clue where I am. Oh.
Renato felt new powers ready to blossom within him. or something.
I can't teleport back. Darn. I go through that, but I can't, so. Oh, there's my meter down there.
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing, he thought.
Don't know. Oh. Oh. Why? Why are you doing this to me?
They paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
I need this. Anger management.
Come over here.
Come on, let's do this.
Barely landed a claw on him.
Well, barely might not be the right word. Oh crap. I don't have a jump or leap ability, so I'll have to take this. That was the way I was supposed to go. Down. God. They got a lucky hit, restart from checkpoint.
You got another new game, dang.
It's the free one, so it's not really a new game. It's a new game, but it's not like the type of new game that you could be proud of. It's just a free one.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
This got hard with these guys. Because I can't dodge them.
I was thinking about that for PlayStation Plus, so what have you been up to?
Not much.
Plus, who is Roxas?
Huh? Oh, come on. I want the hell
As they
fight.
reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
I was going to lead the Empire to our secret base, said Lapino. But no.
The guy who was talking to you early on your stream.
You still got
I don't know.
Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!" Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and
I
warm.
think I died.
Summa hole.
Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there.
Ooh.
Fighting the Empire had been nothing but a vision
This
into
is
the future.
cool.
A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the mad rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
I like Ponus, do you?
Yeah. Interesting. I need to find out the truths. Yeah. Okay, so I need to start over with this one. Choices made, rescue, fine, accept. I want to take him instead if I can. Yeah.
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning.
I'm going to do a complete thing on this. I'm going to try to get
Clouds
everything.
parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
I have to go back for him because I need to see the other ways he can go.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he didn't exactly own.
Oh yeah, I can skip. Good. I don't want to see these stories again until I get new stuff. Because there's choices I can make. I kind of want to follow the same choices except take her to the interrogators. See what I find out then. There's just something about these choices that are interesting. I don't even mind playing through the same area because I found out I can unlock new stuff now. Yeah.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait.
I meant
Who was
ponies.
the prisoner?
What about ponies? Oh god, they're harder.
Nobody fled the Ravens.
Yep, it definitely made this harder.
The Ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
I don't think they were.
Renato looked around the empty village. How had he ever imagined Lapino was anything but a traitor? Any honest rabbit would have fled with the villagers.
I kind of knew he was evil from the beginning.
Renato, smash!
Okay, this is... I need health. I have plenty of ores for what I need to do. Oh god, maybe I can craft them. Now then, I will
Trusty old
upgrade.
sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
What does this unlock? 'Cause this was locked last time. Oh. actually on kill. That's helpful.
Hey, a workbench. He could try out his new bling.
There we go. Skill points increase my maximum health.
Extraordinary.
Shielding an enemy will rip away the shield, leaving him vulnerable. Oh, I need that. That makes things so much easier. Now what's up here? Oh, it's all the same area. Okay. Interesting. So where do I go this time?
And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing? Get it?
Oh my god, the puns are horrible. Now where is this area? Is there a map? Nope, there is not a map. Okay, so here we go.
Can I borrow that?
Defenses now, boy. Ah, bless me.
Renato felt a little better.
Where do I go? This is back to the start, isn't it? No, it's different. To an extent. I wish I could cut this out, but this is a live broadcast, so I can't.
Sorry, mustache, thought Renato.
Stupid puns. At least I keep it. Well, Geronimo. Guess I get to jump down. Is this where he's hiding in this version? Stupid rabbit. Can never be in a jail where he belongs. never heal me like I want. This is actually
Thought Bernardo as he died.
oh great, now you're gonna commentate my deaths. And that's how you do it.
Were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest. He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
I'm not finding what I need.
Dirty and bloody, Bernardo finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the card.
We already
capture
seen
Zenobia,
that.
we find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, you could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper. Even if
I hate repeating stuff as much as I am going to have to for this, but I want to unlock every ending.
Zenobia wasn't just...
If I get to the end of this storyline soon, I'm gonna probably end this recording for here. I might actually have to take these after I broadcast them, take them down, private them, edit them so it's shorter until you get to new
The city
stuff.
was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency.
I might do
shivered
that.
at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty. Ooh, sparkly, thought Bernardo.
Ooh, sparkly. I'm a child the age of 2. I think sparkly's good. I forgot if I went in here last time. Gonna murder you in the bushes, don't worry.
be something useful in these things, didn't there?
Well, if they give me health, yes, there would be, but so far all it gives me is energy.
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Probably a better sword, but we're not there yet. I like the fire sword so far. No, I have to use this one for low. I think that's what I'll do. I'll use my fire sword as main one, but because this heals, I'll use this one to heal
We had the
occasionally.
materials to make a sword, and here was a crafting bench. Now, what could we make? An ice cream soda.
While freezing, enemies cost energy all around. That's good for overworked. Alrighty, so first off, check, nothing here. I didn't have this last time.
This couldn't be good for global warming.
Ooh. Shield breaker. Your hits cause shield grunts drop their weapons. That's helpful. Means I don't have to grab them first. It's nice.
Why was Lapino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lapino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lapino wanted. And there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
Yeah, I know he's a traitor, but I want all the possible endings with it.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Oh, it killed me somehow, despite me being the one who stabbed it.
Boy, someone had spent a lot of money for a graduation present. was new. Most people still use doorknobs. So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
I'll have to agree
What
with
could
this.
possibly go wrong? Thought Renato. Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Might as well follow it for now.
It would be fun to try out that one. And here was a handy workbench.
It works. Not as good as I would like it to.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lapino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said.
I can't skip this one. Darn it.
They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket.
That was
It was
my...
my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lapino. But the fleet was coming on fast. So they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapino was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the nets below them. Cats always land at their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, Lord Lapino. You have to catch her.
I'm gonna make a horrible choice probably this time. But there are only 4 choices for this storyline, so hopefully I'll repeat it. I'm playing this game to completion storyline wise.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase. Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Oh yeah, he's now aware of the...
Do you guys ever eat fresh food?
He don't smell like it.
Hey. Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Renato. Sharp? Check. Pointing? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
It needs working healing pocket.
Smell her fear. We try not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What they do to her. Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But
Nope, not this
after all,
time.
there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Not this time, sadly. I must have blood. I must see what happens if I let the interrogators go to base.
Would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe game.
What the heck? Oh, the comments are so stupid sometimes. They're always stupid, actually. I jumped right into it. I completely didn't think about it.
Renato reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she looked all the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato wouldn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Yeah, if the Jews one.
Renato could see ravens everywhere, searching for the rebel base. They'd have to hide the Farfarer and go on foot. What if we get separated? Asked Lapino, for once thinking ahead. I'll show you a map to the base. Renato told Lapino. Renato, don't do this. Then Zenobia. We were friends once. We... Shut it, witch, or I'll shackle your mouth too, said Lapino. See? Renato thought. There's no way Lapino is working for the Empire.
he is.
And then few moments later, they touched down. As Lapino pulled Zenobia off the Farfarer, Bernardo readied himself for the battle ahead. I'm sorry I nicked your jacket, she said. It's just... It's stupid, but it smelled like you. What? He said, confused. Then... Why didn't you ride? Why didn't you far speak? Oh, save the romantic nostalgia. Let's go! Shrieked Lapino. So Renato launched himself down the path to the secret base.
Hello.
Smashing things was fun.
Hi.
Someone's quiet.
No skateboarding, the sign said.
Skateboard right off the thing. Just die. This is actually a fun game. Let's see, where can I go?
I go to the server browser, right? On Battlefield.
Yeah.
And I choose, I set the filter to any map, game modes Conquest and game modes Rush. I get 100 plus servers that are all Suez on Rush. I set it to Conquest and I get 0 servers. So literally all Conquest is Giant Shadow right now, and I'm really salty about it.
Well, they just released it today. They're probably like, oh yeah, everyone gets to test out the map, see how everyone likes it.
Well, I think it's alright, I like it, but I don't want to play it over and over.
Yeah. You didn't hear me make that comment earlier about it? I had said, well, it looks like that's the only thing playing, because I tried to join a different server and it was just Giant Shadow.
Yeah. Once you get through with that game, you want to try some operations so we can actually play on another map?
Sure. I'm trying to get to a endpoint right now. This game's gonna take me a while to actually finish the game, but it's fun. Since you have PlayStation Plus, you can get access to it if you want. It's called Stories. It's one of the free games.
I do have PlayStation Plus.
Exactly. So you can get it for free.
This stone was incredibly valuable.
It's
Dude, me and Nacho were talking on
Also,
Instagram,
had its price tag.
and like, we literally view like requirements for relationships like the same exact way. Like, we both believe hugs and hand holding are really, really important. Like, it's just, she's so perfect. If only she was gay as fuck, you know? I actually said that. I told her I said to her, that face when you find someone who's literally has the same ideas for a good relationship as you, but they're gay. She hasn't responded back yet.
They caught their breath. It's beautiful, she said, looking at the ruins. This used to be the library of Ubar, he said. Before your father's ravens smashed it. Do we have to talk politics? She asked. That's not how I want to remember you. There was an odd and wistful look at her face. She was as beautiful as she'd ever been. And as brave. Lapino huffed. They got back on the trail.
I've been streaming this for a while, and I think I might actually have to cut out, like, take this later and cut out some bits, because it's long. Because there's like 100, like there's a good amount of endings. It's like a puzzle game. Puzzle hack and slash.
Oh, dude, all I'm seeing now is land ships. Everybody's in them, and I'm so happy. Because land ships are awesome, and they deserve to be used more.
Anyone ever tell you you have a lovely eye? No?
Land ships are good and all, but I just can't see myself using them over and over and over again.
What?
Land ships. Oh, he killed me.
To die, he thought. And it was.
I hate these things. Ow.
My dad is cursing loudly. He must have done something that hurt.
This section is
Or
actually
she just,
really hard.
after I said that, she just sent me a sad face. Colon, opening parentheses.
Mm. Oh my god.
Renata remembered a fairy tale his mother had told him.
Dude, I have 10 kills with every vehicle in the game except the 2 armored Ubers. I even have 10 kills with the normal kinds of Ubers. Even 10 kills with the little... Oh, never mind. On the Ubers, you just have to be riding in them for a certain amount of minutes to get the codex for it. Oh, well, actually in the armored cars you have to get kills, but in the normal Ubers, you have to have minutes of ride time in them.
So far, so good.
Apparently the armored train in this game, like, literally is modeled after an actual real modern train, armored train that was back in World War One. Like, literally the one that you ride in is an actual one. It had a name. It was called the Zamoretz, and it was owned by the British or the Germans. Apparently, it was literally a real thing. Yes. What's up? And 2 tests the next day, and 2 tests the next day.
As they made their way to the secret rebel base, Renata felt strange. Zenobia was his prisoner.
She has not asked me once to get off the game.
She felt more like an old friend. He wanted to tell her all his secrets. Suddenly, the ruins lit up with thousands of fireworks.
No, you're not. You're being all rude about it. You're like, get off the game.
Were collapsing.
Can
The caves. You've been playing me? Leonardo said, and he stared at Zenobia. I'm sorry, she said. She seemed almost embarrassed. Then everything went dark. When Leonardo came to,
I'm finishing something up then, if you want me to get off. Well, if you want me to get off, let me finish something up real quick.
Zenobia's sword was at his throat.
If you want me to get off, then let me finish something up real quick.
So was Lapino. The terrible thing
Robert, come play one game with me.
he said,
okay, 1 second.
I've missed you. Now that we've destroyed the rebellion,
It's just I'm at the very last little bit of an ending for the second storyline.
servant, everybody serves. Even if it's only destiny. I like to choose my own destinies, he said. The whole point of a destiny is you can't choose. Never mind, she said. Look, if I see you again, I'll have to kill you. He watched her ship soar away. He would see her again, he decided. Even if he had to fight his way across the entire fleet.
That is not the end? But that's like a perfect ending. Fine. I will pause this if I can and save it, and I'm gonna come over to you because I already said I was gonna be finished.
The Imperial fleet was cleaning up the few rebel remnants.
Or can I?
He thought about running. Ah, but heroes don't run, even when the world is against them. Even when their cause is hopeless and their efforts
Well,
futile
let's
and pointless
test to
and
see if it saves.